Hi everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Sasha. If you guys are new around here, welcome. I'm super excited about today's video because it's finally fall. It's hands down my favorite season, and I'm really excited to bring you guys this look that I'm wearing today because it's very fall inspired, lots of brown tones, neutrals. I'm also excited to let you guys know this video is sponsored by Skin Store, and all the skincare and makeup that I'm wearing today is going to be 25% off on their website, skinstore.com, using my code Sasha. So you guys definitely take advantage of that discount. Make sure you guys check the description box of this video because I'm going to have all this information there. So if you guys are interested in seeing my fall skincare and makeup routine, then keep on watching. Alright, so I'm going to start off with some skincare, and I've already washed my face with the First Aid Beauty Face Cleanser. This is my favorite cleanser at the moment. There's so many reasons why I love this cleanser. It's safe for sensitive skin, it's fragrance free, and it also foams up. I don't know about you guys, but that's just something that I prefer in a cleanser. Next, I'm going to apply a serum, and this is from a brand called Q&A, and it's their Zinc PCA Facial Serum. And this is great for anti-aging, collagen boosting, pore minimizing, skin firmness, hydration. And I chose this personally because it's perfect for my skin type. It's great for oily, stressed, normal, and combination skin, which is all of me. So I'm going to take just a couple drops of that, and I'm just going to apply this in an upward motion. And this feels really lightweight. It's not greasy, not sticky. Next, we're gonna apply our moisturizer, and this is one of my favorites. It's the Emerald Multifunction Nourishing Moisturizer. And what this is a moisturizer, a makeup primer, and a moisturizing mask all in one. This is a French brand, and anytime I'm in Paris, I always pick up a bunch of these at their pharmacies because it's really inexpensive there. And this is also a makeup artist favorite. This is something that I always have in my kit, and makeup artists love using this. It has a slight scent to it, and the best thing about it is that it's not overpowering, and as you can see, it just gives the skin a really nice healthy glow, and it primes the skin perfectly for makeup. So now I'm going to move on to eye patches. This is the Wander Beauty Baggage Claim Gold Eye Masks, and I love these. This is one of my favorite eye patches, and I've tried quite a few. The prettiest thing about them is that they're gold and aesthetically pleasing, but they actually perform. So I'm gonna go ahead and just put this under my eye. It feels so nice and cooling. I also love putting these in the fridge. That's a little pro tip that I have for you guys, especially if you wake up and you have puffy eyes. This is really gonna help to depuff the eye area. So not only do I love these for hydration, depuffing the eye, brightening, this is also really great to catch all the eyeshadow that falls when you're doing your eye makeup. So I tend to start with eyes first. I'm going to start with my eyes, and I'm going to prime them with a little bit of concealer. This is the Wander Beauty Dualist Concealer, and I love this concealer because it's double-sided. So on one side you have a matte concealer, and the other side you have a nice liquid creamy concealer. So I'm going to go ahead and use the matte side as an eyeshadow primer, and that is a nice little trick that I have for you guys. Don't even spend your money on eyeshadow primers. Use your concealer, especially the ones that have a matte finish on it. I'm going to go ahead and just blend that out using a Sigma blending brush, which, by the way, I'm going to show you guys all the brushes that I'll be using today. They are all Sigma brushes, and Sigma is just known for their amazing makeup brushes. I'll be using Sigma's Most Wanted brush set, and this has a combination of their best-selling face and eye brushes. So the brush I'm using right now for blending is the Sigma E25 blending brush, and let me tell you guys, it blends like a dream. It is so soft. For my eyeshadows, I'm going to be using the Sigma Warm Neutrals eyeshadow palette. I love all the colors in this palette. It just kind of really gets me excited for fall. Lots of warm tones, browns, neutrals. I'm going to start with this color called Toasty, which is just a really light beige color. And using the Sigma E40 tapered brush, I'm just going to sweep this all over my crease. And I'm telling you guys, this brush is so soft. I own a ton of blending brushes that look exactly like this, and I would say this is one of the softest blending brushes that I have. And I'm just sweeping that on my crease in a windshield wiper motion. Next, I'm going to take this color called Bittersweet, which is just a really nice bronzy shimmer, and I'm going back to that Sigma blending brush, and I'm just patting this all over my lid. See that shimmer? It's just really subtle. So now I'm going to go ahead and apply some eyeliner on top, and right now I'm a huge fan of brown tones. I'm just loving brown eyeliner at the moment. So I'm going to be using this brown eyeshadow from the palette and using that as my eyeliner. And with my eyeliner brush, I'm just drawing out a little wing in the corner, and I don't do it all the way in my eye. I like to do it halfway, especially because I have more of a hooded eye, so it just opens up this area a little bit more. And by the way, these eyeshadows are so pigmented. As you can see, that brown eyeliner looks like an eyeliner and not an eyeshadow because it just goes on really bold. Alright, so we have our eyeliner done, and now I'm going to use another eyeliner by Sigma. This is their Longwear Eyeliner Pencil. This is just a black eyeliner pencil that I like to tightline with, so I'm just going to apply that right underneath my lash line, and this is just going to give the eye a little bit more definition. Alright, so we're going to move on to lashes, and before I apply my mascara, I always like to curl my lashes. And as far as mascara, I'm going to be using the Eyeshadow Black Magic Mascara. The wand is a little bit curved, so it's going to help to really curl up your lashes and separate them. And I'm just going to start at the root here and just kind of wiggle up. I'm going to do a few layers because I'm like a 3-layer kind of girl when it comes to mascara. So now I'm going to go ahead and take these off. They've definitely been on here for a few minutes. My under eye looks brighter, and it also feels a lot smoother under the eye, so it's perfectly prepped for concealer now. I'm such a fan of these. I think they work really amazing. Alright, so now I'm going to move on to foundation, and today I'm going to be using the Wander Beauty Nude Illusion Liquid Foundation, and this is in the shade Golden Medium. This is a full coverage foundation, and it's supposed to give a nice radiant finish. Also, check out the applicator on this. It's a sponge tip applicator, so it makes it really easy to apply where you want to put the foundation. So I'm just starting here in my cheeks. Also going to be covering these chin breakouts, little forehead, and nose. Okay, I'm super excited about this foundation brush. I've heard so many good things about it. It's the Sigma Flat Kabuki brush. So many people rave about this foundation brush, so I'm testing it out for the first time, and we shall see if the hype is real. Okay, it's really soft, and wow, it blends like a dream. So as you guys can see, I blended this side of my face, and as far as the foundation, you can see it's really covered up a lot of my blemishes. Okay, I'm a fan of both the foundation brush and the foundation as well, and it also just gives a really nice radiant finish on the skin. Alright, for concealer, I'm going to be using the other side of the Wander Beauty concealer, the illuminating side. So this is the liquid concealer. I'm also going to be highlighting a little bit down the bridge of my nose, forehead. To blend everything out, I'm going to be using the one and only Beauty Blender. I always recommend wetting this thing, but right now it's a little bit too much work for me. So we're going to just work with this, and I'm really loving this concealer, guys. It definitely gives an illuminating finish, and it just brightens up and gives me a nice highlight all over my face. I also love it because it doesn't feel really thick and heavy. I know a lot of concealers can get very heavy looking under the eye. So I'm going to go back to the Sigma palette, and I'm going to take a little bit of this color called Henna, which is a reddish brown, and I'm going to add a little bit more definition down here using the Sigma pencil brush E30. This is the perfect brush for adding in that definition on the bottom. So as you guys can see, I just added a little bit of that shadow underneath my eyes, and it just gives me a little bit of warmth, a little bit more definition. And I'm just adding in a little bit of that Eyeshadow Black Mascara on the bottom. I also just want to brighten the inner corners of my eyes, so I'm going to take this color called Humble and apply it just right in the inner corner. I'm also going to be setting my face with a little bit of setting powder. Now this is a highlighter brush, but it's the perfect brush for setting under the eyes and anywhere on your face where you get really oily. And when I set my under eyes, I'm just going to gently pat it, just like that. I've said this a million times about all the Sigma brushes, but they're super soft, and that's really important when you're blending. Also, another trick that I have, if you want to give your cheeks a little bit more definition, you can take a good amount of powder and just set right underneath it. And this is just going to draw a little bit more attention to your cheekbones And I'm also going to be setting on my chin because I do have quite a few breakouts there and I don't want the foundation or the concealer to move around. Alright, so now that my face is set, I'm going to go ahead and apply a little bit of bronzer. This is the Saint Tropez bronzer, and it's a bronzer and highlighter trio. And when you're applying bronzer, you want to apply it in the areas where the sun would naturally hit your face. So you can start in the forehead, and I always like to get as close to the hairline as possible so it looks really natural. I'm also going to be applying it on my cheeks, a little bit on my jawline. And what I like about this bronzer is that it doesn't apply too much at once. You really can build it up and it just looks really natural. Another trick that I like to do with my bronzer is to apply it down the sides of my nose. So what I typically do is just squeeze the powder brush that I'm using and just apply it on the sides of my nose. And that way you can give your nose a little bit of a contour as well. And it just looks really natural. Alright, moving on to highlighter, I'm using the Kevyn Aucoin Neo Highlighter, and I'll be using that Sigma highlighter brush. And I'm just going to start on the top of my cheekbones. From here you can create sort of a C shape around your eyes. I always like to put a little bit on the tip of my nose. I'm super happy with this look so far. I'm going to apply a little bit of blush. This is Glossier Cloud Paint, which is not part of the Skin Store, but I'm going to use it today because it's one of my favorite blushes. And I'm just going to be warming this up with my fingers and applying it directly on my cheeks. And it's just super easy to blend out and just gives a really nice glow. Sort of peachy brown color, which goes really well with the color palette that I'm using today. You can also apply it up a little bit into your temples. Alright, the last thing we're going to do is apply lip, and I totally forgot to apply the Dr. Papa Multi-Purpose Soothing Balm. And this is the one thing that I do all the time. It just drives me crazy that I forget this step. And after I do my makeup and get to my lips are all crusty and not cute. Always remember to apply lip balm when you're doing your skincare. So I accidentally got the red tinted lip balm. I normally get clear, so let's see what this looks like, but just gonna apply a little bit of it. Okay, I actually really like this. I feel like this is perfect for every day when you are just running out, you need a little bit of color on your face, and it's just gonna give you that hydration on your lips. So I'm actually kind of glad that I got the red tint because I never would have tried it otherwise. Alright, to finish off this look, I'm going to be using Lipstick Queen Natural Sinner, which is a kind of a reddish brown, and I'm just going to dab it on really lightly so it gives me more of a tint. And as you can see, it's just more of a wash of color, which is what I was kind of looking for. Also just going to line it a little bit to perfect any lines. Alright, I'm going to add a little bit of gloss on top, and I've been really excited I found this shade because I've been looking for the perfect nude brown lip gloss. I finally found it. It's the Balm Read My Lips lip gloss in the shade Snap. And I'm going to apply that mainly in the center to give a little bit of definition. It smells so good, like a dessert. Like I just really want to eat it. Isn't this color gorgeous? I'm obsessed with this combination. It's the Lipstick Queen Natural Sinner lipstick with the Balm Read My Lips lip gloss in Snap, and I think I'm gonna be wearing this like all fall. Alright guys, here's the final look. I went ahead and added some lashes. I feel like it really just completes the look. As far as the makeup, I'm really loving this color palette, all the warm tones and browns. It really just gets me excited for fall, and I hope you guys like it too. Anyways, thank you so much for watching. I really hope you guys enjoyed this video and discovered some new products and brands that you may have never heard of before. Don't forget you can shop this entire look that I'm wearing, from the skincare that I use to the makeup to even the brushes and tools, and you can get a 25% off discount with my code Sasha. Also comment down below and let me know what new products from today's video you guys are excited to try. Maybe it's something you've never heard of, maybe it's something that's been on your list. I'm curious to know what products you guys are interested in. And if you enjoyed today's video, make sure you give it a thumbs up, and if you're not yet subscribed to my YouTube channel, make sure that you're subscribed so you can see more videos like this, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!